A Ghanaian who is known as the Voodoo Man is facing deportation from the United Kingdom. If you are a woman or a man, you are planning to get married, make sure you watch this video to the end. There are valuable lessons that can be learned from the story of this sister who contacted me to share her story. Good afternoon. The Lunch Club is where you hear the daily lived experiences of immigrants in the diaspora. We share these stories to inform and educate our audience. Knowledge, they say, is power. Let's dive into the story of this sister who comes from Cameroon. The sister she was in a relationship before. Her husband sadly died through car accident, and the sister was advised by someone very close to her that there is a gentleman Ghana, who was she was told that this man is a very responsible man. The man who is a God-fearing man. Let us introduce you to this man. This woman was introduced to this man in Ghana. The woman in question, she comes from Cameroon and she's got British citizenship. The woman said she and this man, they started talking. One thing led to another, and this man became friends with her, and she went to Ghana to go married to this Ghanaian man. She thought she had met the love of her life. She thought she was starting a new beginning, a new relationship. What she knew was that she was in for a rough ride. When she went to Ghana to marry this man, the man told her, she and this man, they did not stay in the house. The man told her that he was staying with friends and he did not want her to see the friend. But the man introduced her to his son. He said, this is the son I have from my previous relationship. And this woman said, well, this is going to be my new family. And she embraced the son. They got married, and the woman filed in for this gentleman to come and join her in the UK. The visa was very, very quick. Within a short space of time, the guy's visa was granted. He was given a spouse visa and he came to join this woman in the UK. He came to join this woman in the UK. When he came to the hang on, hang on. Okay, I hope you can hear me now. So the guy came to join the woman in the UK and they started their family. The woman said when the man came, after the man had been granted the visa, the man then told this woman that, look, my mom lives in the UK. My mom is an overstayer. She has been in the UK for a very long time. And when the guy came to the UK, before you know what was happening, the woman said that the guy will say, oh, I want to spend 3 days with my mom. I want to spend 2 days with you. And she was wondering, what is going on? Why would a married man spend 3 days with me and spend 3 days with his mom? She was wondering why all this, but she didn't have the evidence. And because she's already in the relationship, she wanted to do everything for the relationship to work because she did not want to be disappointed because she knows that some of her friends will laugh at her. The woman said one day she was sleeping in bed. She started feeling something under the pillow. When she was feeling something under the pillow, she was wondering, what is happening? What is happening? Why am I feeling this thing under the pillow? Before she knew what was happening, she saw something that looked like food under her pillow. When she saw this thing, and she asked, why am I having this thing that looked like food under the pillow? She brought it out and she realized that it was voodoo medicine. And she asked the man, whose name is, the Ghanaian man's name is Asama Raymond. She asked Raymond, why do you have things under this bed? Oh, Raymond said to her, oh, you know what? I got this thing. One of the girls I'm talking to gave me this thing, and they said if you put it under my bed, I'll be able to sleep well. But the woman said, why are you putting this thing under my bed? If somebody gave you something, why did you not put it under your own bed? Why are you putting it under my bed? Before she knew what was happening, Raymond moved out of the house. Said, you know what? I've had enough. I'm moving out of the house. The woman said, when Raymond moved out of the house, after some time, she realized that she herself, she couldn't sleep. She had to go and beg this man to come back. Let us hear from this woman.
So are you saying the Raymond used voodoo for you?
Yeah.
Are you saying that the medicine that he was putting under his bed that his mom gave him?
Yeah. Yeah, because with this woman was getting the medication from this woman. There's something going on. He used witchcraft to do this. This one is through deception. Deception.
So Raymond, are you saying that Raymond and his mom did use Ghanaian voodoo for you?
Yes.
That's why you didn't know what you were doing?
Yeah, that is witchcraft. That is witchcraft, because I'm not somebody like you can deceive me just like that. Why they send this paper the other day?
He wasn't paying rent.
They use something fancy. I'm not a kind of person that you can deceive me like that.
Wait.
Use witchcraft.
So wait, you said he wasn't paying any rent. He wasn't paying any bills when you guys were together.
He rarely pay. Rare. You have to be starting, it will be half five before he can put money. Sometimes he put half of the money. This is what is happening a lot, and doing things to his country, sending things there.
So as you heard from that Cameroonian sister, Raymond packed out of this woman's house for 10 months. The woman said that she found herself in a situation where, despite the fact that Raymond had packed out of the house, she was the one that was still going to meet this man to beg this man. She later found out that Raymond, the colleague that Raymond was working with, that was Raymond's woman. The woman that Raymond has been working with in the UK, that Raymond told this woman that this person is his colleague. The woman is Raymond's wife, Raymond's girlfriend. And the saddest part of this story is that this woman said every time that Raymond packs out, it got to the time that she reported Raymond to her pastor. The pastor is a Ghanaian, and the pastor said to Raymond, I am disappointed in you. The fact that this woman has done everything to make you happy. She went to Ghana, married you, brought you to the UK, and since you came to the UK, you are sleeping in 2 different rooms. You don't want to sleep with this woman. You don't want to sleep in the same room with this woman. And you're telling this woman that somebody gave you something to put under the pillow, and that thing, without that thing, you cannot sleep. The woman said, despite all these things that Raymond did, Raymond moved out of the house several times. Raymond that we're talking about, that the woman said Raymond is 58 years old. He's a Ghan man from the Ghan tribe. The woman said that whenever she talks to Raymond, Raymond will say, look, you don't talk to Ghana man like that. You're disrespecting me. Raymond packed out of the house several times. The woman said that because of what Raymond used for her, she found herself that she was the one that was still going to beg Raymond to come back. Listen to this story. It's going to get twisted. The woman said when she and Raymond went to renew Raymond's 2.5 years visa, she said in her mind that, look, I've had enough. I'm not going to renew because at least I know that this is not a genuine marriage. This man is using me. This is the end of the marriage. She said, despite the fact that she saw Raymond with another woman, every time she made up her mind that she's no longer doing again, Raymond will come up with another story and she will then go back to Raymond. And the woman said, now that she canceled the marriage certificate, she doesn't know how Raymond applied for indefinite leave to remain. And the woman said it is now, her eyes is now open. She now realized now that Raymond has been using voodoo for her. The one that she saw under the bed is not even it. Raymond Asama Raymond has used voodoo to her to the point where she did not even know what she was doing. And it is now that everyone is now telling her that is not the time that her eyes is not clear, that the voodoo has not disappeared from her eyes. She's not clear. She now realized that Raymond has used her. And the woman is crying. She has contacted the Home Office now, and she's asked the Home Office to revoke Raymond's stay in the UK. And she's saying that Raymond married her out of deception and used black magic for her to manipulate her to the point that she did not even know what she is doing. Do you have any sympathy for this woman, or do you think that voodoo can be used for somebody to the point where you go and marry a woman or a man from Africa, you bring them to the UK, and until they achieve what they want to achieve, that is when your eye will not clear? Do you believe the woman is not she's asked the Home Office to revoke Raymond's stay in the UK and for Raymond to be deported? She's saying that she wants Raymond deported because she has realized that the whole thing was all deception, and he used black magic to cage her eyes that she did not even know. She once said if she saw Raymond to another woman, she would still be the one begging. And she saw Raymond would not contribute anything to the house, she would still be the one begging. He said all these things were happening. She did not come to her senses any day. It did not come to her senses. He said she did not even realize what was going on in the relationship. And it is now that Raymond is gotten what he wants. Now that is the time that the medicine has cleared from her eyes. She can see that this is not clear eye. There is no way she would have been able to be blindfolded for this long if this was clear light. Because even the daughter told her that this is not normal. You see, you went to the man's work, you saw him with another woman, and you're still fighting over the man. And because of all this, it is not clear. Let me know what your views are, whether you believe that this woman has any case, or you believe that Raymond should be deported because he used black magic to manipulate this sister that she did not even know what was doing. The woman said when she saw under her pillow something that looked like food, and Raymond admitted that it was voodoo that someone gave him for him to be able to sleep. But she asked him several times, why did you not put that voodoo under your pillow? Why did you have to put it under my pillow? Raymond couldn't say anything. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. If you know anyone that you think that could be a victim of any form of witchcraft or voodoo, or anyone that you know will benefit from this video, kindly share to them so that they can learn, because there are valuable lessons that can be learned. If you see any value in this content, don't forget to give it a like and share. Leave your comment in the comment section whether you think that Raymond should be deported back to Ghana or Raymond should stay. Raymond, I would like to hear from you. The Raymond's first name is spelled Asiamar. Asama Raymond, and he's from the Gan tribe in Ghana. It is 58 years old. Don't forget to give this video a like so that